All right, I do plan on making this video as short as possible so that you don't have to watch it a long time. Koala does not, or I should say, as an AUV3, if you open Koala, it does not go into controller mode, okay? I know I could just tell you that, but here I can show you it doesn't do it, okay? Not at this point when I'm recording this video. Now, down the road, if they fix that, it'll be a little different. One option to get around that is to use the inter-app audio. And when you use inter-app audio, you can use it as a slide over and you'll see that it does work. Now you'll need to turn on the headphones in order to be able to use these instruments into it, and you can record into it using them. The only thing is that the host, AUM is the host, you have to do all the playing here, right? So here's some samples that I created in here, and I'll play it for you. So I did all this using basically the instruments in here and recording. Okay, so I wanted to show you that. That's one way of working it. The other option you have, if you didn't want to even use Koala, is you can use the SP, send everything out to the SP and record. So here's my drums that I did. And then here is the 3 sounds, right? So I'm going to link them so that they play together so you can hear them. Exit out of there. Now, how did I record these? I recorded this using the looper, okay? So you don't have to do it that way, but that's the way I chose to do it. It was pretty easy because this thing is triggered by this guy right here, right? And it's set to the tempo here. So I set the tempo exactly the same. And all I did was go into the looper, pick 4 bars with the tempo set at 80. You have to change the tempo. For some reason, it doesn't remember the tempo, so I'm not exactly sure on that. So I'm going to fix that, okay? And then you hit record. And I have it set, if I hit record, I have it set to wait until I play something. As soon as I trigger something, it's going to record. That's how I did it, okay? I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to get out of mark, okay? And then I did that for each one of these instruments. So I'm going to make it short, this video short. Like I said, I'm not going to spend all day. Now, to get the instruments out of here, what I have done and what you can do is the options are this. I'm going to close this out for right now. The options would be you can export by going Shift 14. By the way, we're in controller mode, it'll do that. So go Shift 14. Oh, to get out of controller mode, I just switched over to a bank that it doesn't go into controller mode, which is F. That's why it's blinking, just so you know that. Hit this, and you can export to your card the samples. It'll ask you to pick the samples, and then you pick them, and then you export. I already done it to save time. I took the SD card out. I use this guy, which has multiple ways of inputting, but my iPad has USB-C. So stick the card into there, stick it into there, and then I drug the samples into Koala, right? But now you'll see they're in Koala and I can play the samples. Now, for some reason, when you hear, I think it's using velocity instead of fix. I don't know if it'll let me. Okay, yeah, so you turn MIDI velocity off. That's what it is, okay. That's the reason why they put that on there. So Shift and 1 become important when you're playing from here, because if you don't, what happens is, here's what happens if it's on. If it's on, it literally plays at the velocity you hit the pad. But if it's off, now you get the actual volume. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. So now I understand why they put that in there and what's the importance of it. For in Koala, you want to be able to do that off and on. Okay, that's their Koala's version of fix or not. I'm going to put this up You can get that Amazon. I do not have the link. I bought it so long ago. You'll need to look for one. They may have something new out. I don't know on that portion of it. All right, so that's it really for this video. I think Koala works better in standalone. However, I do understand wanting to use the iPad for instruments because I do it myself. So I get that. You can definitely do that. It's not a problem at all. AUM is to me the best source, in my opinion. You can use other stuff, but I find it to be the easiest for the routing. It automatically routes it. If you look in here, I just turned it on and it says SP out, SP in. Really, I didn't put no effort into that. Just remember that it becomes the host when you do that. My iPad's about to die. I'm going to turn off because it's powering the SP. I'm going to turn the SP off for right now, and I'm out.